Hi guys, I'm hoping that you're all refreshed. Before I start, I'll just quickly introduce myself as my colleagues have done. My name is Mohammed Wajid Akhtar. I'm of 24 years of age, if you're really that interested. I'm also an LLB graduate, and I'm working as a trainee solicitor and my area of law is probate. So the referrals I'm going to leave for later. Yeah. Getting on with my presentation, I'm here today to put to you the solution of all the problems that my beloved brother Rahil has actually put to yourselves. And to start off, I'm going to run through the background and formation of MINT, what it stands for, and the objectives. Moving swiftly on, a meeting took place on Sunday the 14th of February 2010. I don't know why, but that just seems to be Valentine's Day, guys. Thank God we got all the guys, all the youth, well, the majority of the youth. We had around about 60 youth, if I'm correct, Delva? Yeah, around about 60 youth we had in under one roof. We got a consultation going where we had some authorities there present on the stage, and also a lot of the active volunteers. This meeting was basically to highlight problems and issues faced by the youth of today, and also the biggest accomplishment in this meeting was that MINT was initiated. MINT is actually an initiative which basically stands for Muslims in Networking Together. And basically it is an organization which was started up to be run by the youth, for the youth. However, I do want to take this opportunity to stress, although the attendants will probably contradict me, that this is not only for Muslims. This is mainly for Muslims, but not exclusively for Muslims. I want to make that clear before I get off the stage. Before I proceed any further, I'm just going to list the outcomes of this meeting that took place. We identified that there is actually a big gap, and provision for support in academic education is actually a big need and requirement for the youth. Also the fact that further education, as in A-levels, your AS, that kind of thing, and also higher education in terms of your degrees and diplomas, all this and the importance of it was actually discussed and stressed at this meeting by the youth. A piece was also stated with regards to the deterrence from criminal and deviant behaviour, hence why you see appearance of West Midlands Police here as well today. Furthermore, we also discussed the fact that we need to enable youth to find employment. Basically, they need some assistance in finding jobs, and the next point actually goes hand in hand with this point, in the sense that we need to aid youth in choosing and developing their career paths. The basic concept behind that is that only when you allow the youth to step into a career or step into a vocational placement in a specific career will they then have grounds to make a decision that do they really want to spend the rest of their life working on that computer, or say for instance with that machine. Moving on, the need for an alternative hangout area for vulnerable youth was also discussed. Point 7, to provide a better understanding of religion and culture. And number 8, which is basically a translation of number 7, in the sense that to alleviate religious misconceptions, which are unfortunately a norm throughout the British society today. The aims and objectives of MINT are basically listed there. They're quite self-explanatory, so I'm just going to run through them quickly and not bore you with the jargon. So the first is to enable youth to contribute to the society in the best and most positive of ways, and make all efforts in refraining them from indulging into and with bad society and behavioural patterns. The second is to help, support and aid these youth and young people in achieving more in their working, social academic and spiritual aspects of life. And the third is to provide in the interest of the local communities, social welfare, and for the development of youth by offering the widest range of services. Now we'll go on to the formation of Mint, and I'm just going to run through the names. Those of you who are here, if you can just put your hands up so the audience are familiar with the faces. And the first one is Mohammed Wajid Akhtar, who's actually a trustee for Mint. So if you can raise your hand. Okay, he's slightly busy. The second, Zahid Hussain Shah, I've already had an apology for him, so he will be late in this meeting. And the third is Zulfikar Deen, if you can raise your hand. Yeah. And then the executive body coming on to, I myself, Mohammed Wajid Akhtar, I'm the chairman. Qasir Azim is also not actually present at this due to other commitments in other countries. Rahil Kazmi is the interim secretary, who you've all made yourselves familiar to. Mumtaz Ahmed Rana, who's actually the secretary of the stage today. He's waving his hand. And then you've got the big gun, Amjad Hussain Shah himself, yeah? Okay, this is basically a hierarchical structure for those of us who are more into flowcharts and diagrams. The executive committee consists of, at this moment in time, 5 individuals who make the majority of the decisions with consultation to the trustees who are at the top. Yeah. I also want to obviously mention my team leaders here who report to Amjad, and those are, guys, again, raise your hands when I say your name. Asan Said, so where are you, Asan? Okay, he's probably popped out. Fazeen Farouk, Fazeen is here. Abdul Sattar, where is he? Okay, and Usman Malik is in the back. Put your hand up, bro. That's it. Okay, just a few facts with regards to Mint, its compilation and what we do. Mint aims to work and expand throughout the city of Wolverhampton. I do want to take this opportunity to say that we are mainly focused on, it'll be more just for me to class it as the electoral ward of St. Peter's. So it consists of Whit Marines, West Park, and a little bit of Stafford Road and Thames Rise. The Mint Executive Committee are all, not to boast, handpicked from various and highly ranked professions. Mint has been functioning for over 20 weeks now. Mint has attracted over 80 active male members. Mint has held a recorded number of 41 events in the last 20 weeks for youth so far, with a total turnout of over 690 attendances. When I say 690 attendances, I mean 30 from one event, and 30 from the next, and 30 from the next. And I am very proud to say that in recent weeks, Mint has actually taken on an additional 30 female members of Mint, who make the total come over to over 110 members. Thanks to the female coordination. And those of you who are now full well and excited about joining Mint, looking at this table here, guys, I'll run through a little bit of procedure for you guys. Anybody can become a member of Mint. I just emphasize that for yourselves. Anybody can become a member of Mint. In order to become a member, you must be aged between 10 and 30. That doesn't mean 8, that doesn't mean 9, that means 10 to 30. Yeah? And also be a resident of Wolverhampton. You'd also need to complete the Mint membership form and also pay the one-off membership fee of £1, just £1. And also, we'd expect you to then obviously abide by its constitution, which will be given to you on membership, and obviously all the policies. And basically, we'd expect you to contribute to Mint by sharing your ideas and suggestions. Now what it is that the next part of this presentation is going to basically be a report on what we've accomplished, what we've achieved, and what we've been up to in the last 20 weeks, as I've stated earlier. But before I do that, I just actually want to show you a video. This is not a very long video, it's only around about 4.5 minutes, and it's just basically of youth who've actually been participating in Mint-led activities. So I'm going to hand you over to the video. Again, I'll give you a couple of minutes to talk amongst yourselves, because I'm going to have to find it, yeah? I'm not too good with PCs.